What's happening, guys? Icebreaker back. If you didn't watch the live stream last night, then you won't know that I jumped to 5VR with only the keys for the engine. I didn't have any spare keys for troop damage or rocket choppers or shock launchers, nothing. Literally just the ER, and that was that. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about a couple of attack strategies that have been suggested in the chat during the stream last night, which are pretty effective too. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to attack at 5VR. Let's do it. Right then, guys, this is my 5VR base. It's pretty poor, to be fair, at the moment. It needs tweaking quite a bit. This was sort of kind of thrown together last night during the stream just so we could play. It's not a brilliant base, so I won't go into too much detail, but the long and short of it is this ER here, the Seekers will go straight for that, and then what you want them to do is split off. You want some to come this way to this one, and you want some to go that way to that one, and by splitting them up, you reduce that damage per second being done on each ER, which then gives the defenses around the ERs longer to shoot and kill the Seekers off. If you can split up a Seeker attack, that's what you want to do. Tech wise, all I did last night was put a couple of ticks into my smokes, and that was it. I opened up the ER, and that's that. Let's jump into a couple of attacks, and I'll show you the different strategies that I've been using. Okay, so this is going to be 3 boats of Warriors and 5 boats of Seekers. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop the Warriors first, along with Kavan and Second Wind. We're going to let them get to the top of the beach, and then we're going to flare up along the Seeker path somewhere and let the Warriors clear all the mines and stuff. And obviously Kavan will use Second Wind to bring the Warriors back so that you keep going. And then we're going to drop the Seekers in behind and let them take down the ER. The Warriors are literally just for clearing mines, and if there are shock launchers on your opponent's map, you can use the Warriors to take those out instead of shocking them if you wanted to. Spare GBE going on more mine clearing, as they are literally probably the most important piece of anybody's defense right now against Seekers. So, you know, the mine placement is pretty key. All these guys along here are all to fizzle Seekers between the last 2 ERs. And again, using the Warriors there to take out the shock launcher, and then we're flaring them over to get onto these mines, to clear these mines as well for the Seekers. And then the Seekers come over, hopefully without getting shocked on the shock mines, so that they can get on with the ER as quick as possible without that delay of the shock mine. This one was kind of the polar opposite to the attack before. This one is 6 boats of Warriors and 2 boats of Seekers. And then what we're going to do is we're going to land all the Warriors first with Kavan and Second Wind again, and we're going to flare it right up this far side. And we're going to let the Warriors go over these mines, get those out of the way, and then drop the Seekers in behind. And then once the Seekers get onto that ER, we're focusing on these Warriors up here. We're going to take out this top ER. We're then going to drop a load of Barties on this ER. You need 5 max barrage to take out an ER. Had 4 there, but I had a couple of Seekers left over that come round and just finished that one off, which worked really well. And then we're full clearing with the Warriors at the back, and then Hail Mary in the last ER. And that was a time of 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. That was really, really quick. This one again was 2 Seekers and 6 Warriors. And this is definitely the faster attack over Seekers without troop damage anyway. Again, we're dropping out all the Warriors, and we're coming up that right side. We drop 2 boats of Seekers, delaying one so that one caught the mines and the other one could come straight through. Once they got onto that ER, using the Warriors to full clear over on the right side. Just using your shocks and your barrage and stuff to clear the mines and just keep the Warriors in play. Don't need to worry too much about those 2 boats of Seekers. We don't need them now, so if they fizzle out, that's fine. It's all about using the Warriors to clear out the defenses and the mines and stuff, and then take down that last ER. One thing to note between these 2 attack strats is you need the Warriors to be able to get up the majority of this right side without using too much smoke or having to clear mines and stuff. You want to be able to get up here with Warriors with using as little GBE as you possibly can, which is why I've got the snipers here, because they'll start picking them off, and we've got some hidden mines and stuff. Like I said, later on I'll be refining my base layout quite a bit to make it more optimized. We did rank up to rank 20 last night and then dropped back a little bit because I was being lazy and didn't want to change my base layout. So there it is, guys. Have fun with it. Let me know how you get on. And as always, happy shipping.